Image 1 shows two houses labeled X and Y. Before we calculate anything, let us introduce the key idea. A bearing is a direction measured as an angle, clockwise from north. Bearings are used to describe the position of one object from another object. In this diagram, the houses are 4 kilometers apart, but distance alone does not fully describe their positions. To locate Y from X, we need both the distance and the direction. So a complete description includes the bearing and the distance.
Let us read the basic compass under the left house. A simple compass has 4 main cardinal points. North points straight up, south points straight down, east points to the right, west points to the left. These directions are always read from the position of the observer. That means the same object can have a different direction depending on where you are standing. First, identify your starting point, then place the compass at that point. And finally, look along the correct compass arrow. Now stand at the house on the left, labeled X. From X, the house on the right, labeled Y, is straight to the right. On the compass, the direction to the right is east. To write this as a bearing, we follow 3 golden rules. Start measuring from north, turn clockwise, write the answer using 3 digits. From north to east is a quarter turn, which is 90 degrees. So the bearing of Y from X is written as 090 degrees, at a distance of 4 kilometers. Now change your viewpoint. Stand at the house on the right, labeled Y, and look back toward X. From Y, the left house is straight to the left. On the compass, left is west. Bearings are still measured clockwise from north, so we turn from north through east, then south, and then to west. That gives 270 degrees. Therefore, the bearing of X from Y is 270 degrees, at a distance of 4 kilometers. Notice how the distance is the same, but the bearing changes because the starting point changes.
Let us move to the second slide and use a more detailed compass. At the center is the yellow tree labeled T. This time the compass has 8 directions, not just 4. The new directions are halfway between the main compass points. Northeast is halfway between north and east, so its bearing is 045 degrees. Southeast is halfway between east and south, so its bearing is 135 degrees. Southwest is halfway between south and west, so its bearing is 225 degrees. Northwest is halfway between west and north, so its bearing is 315 degrees. Now use tree T as the starting point. Look first at tree A. From T, the arrow travels up and to the right, exactly along the northeast direction. The distance label is 4 units, so tree A is on a bearing of 045 degrees, 4 units from T. Next, look at tree C. From T, the arrow goes straight down along south, and the distance is 5 units. So tree C is on a bearing of 180 degrees, 5 units from T. Finally, tree E lies straight to the left along west, 7 units away. Its bearing from T is 270 degrees. Now, let us reverse the tree directions and state the position of tree T from each surrounding tree. Remember, when we reverse a direction, the distance stays the same, but the bearing changes by 180 degrees. From tree A, tree T is southwest, so the bearing is 225 degrees, at a distance of 4 units. From tree B, tree T is northwest, so the bearing is 315 degrees, at a distance of 6 units. From tree C, tree T is north, so the bearing is 000 degrees, at a distance of 5 units. From tree D, tree T is northeast, so the bearing is 045 degrees at a distance of 8 units. From tree E, tree T is east, so the bearing is 090 degrees at a distance of 7 units. On the final slide, every animal has its own 8-point compass. This is important because a bearing is always taken from a specific starting point. For our first animal example, find the position of the giraffe with respect to the elephant. The words "with respect to the elephant" tell us that the elephant is the starting point. From the elephant, look straight up to the giraffe. This follows the north line, and the distance is 6.5 units. So the giraffe is on a bearing of 000 degrees, 6.5 units from the elephant.
Now find the fox with respect to the giraffe. This time the giraffe is the starting point. From the giraffe, the arrow to the fox goes down and to the right, halfway between east and south. That is southeast, so the bearing is 135 degrees. The distance is 4.5 units. Next, find the turtle with respect to the rabbit. Start at the rabbit, then follow the arrow up and to the left toward the turtle. That is northwest, which is 315 degrees, and the distance is 4 units.
Let us summarize the method. Step 1. Identify the starting point. Step 2. Place the compass at that starting point and find north. Step 3. Turn clockwise from north until you face the target object. Step 4. Write the bearing with 3 digits and include the distance if it is given. Remember, a direction can change when the starting point changes. That is why the phrase from or with respect to is so important. With practice, compass directions and bearings become a simple way to describe positions accurately on any map or diagram.